All right, we've got baby girl wrapped once, and remember I said that we are going to always wrap her 2 times, because if she's not wrapped twice, she will squirm out of this blanket, and also it's not going to keep her as warm as what we would like. We want her to be nice and toasty warm. We don't want her to have to use her energy to stay warm. She was in her mommy's tummy in a nice warm place, and that's what we want to try to replicate as much as possible. Okay, so remember I said that we will do the same thing with the second blanket. The only difference is that her hands are already inside and her feet are already inside. Her feet are right down here. I hope that this video covers everything so that you can see everything. So we start out with the blanket again being in a diamond shape, and I'm going to fold this down so that there's just enough room for my hand. And it doesn't have to be exact. It's not going to be exact, but you'll get better every time you do it. And it also depends on the blanket how square you can be. Now I'm going to put her head right here in the middle. Now some people don't like this covering right here, so they want to just have it, the blanket stop here. And if that's the case, instead of wrapping her with her head here, you would put her head up here, somewhere up here, so that her head is above the blanket line. But I like to do it this way, so this is how we're going to do it. So now she is ready to wrap. We're going to bring the bottom part up, and let me see if you can see this. I'm going to just move this. Remember, we want to put her feet so that they are snug against the blanket, so that she has something to kick against. If we had excess here, we would fold it down like this. Can you see that? But because she's a big baby, we don't really have very much excess. Now, I'm going to take this point. Let me just see if you can see this point. We have 2 points. Can you see that? Okay. So I'm going to take the point that is opposite me first, and I want to be sure that I hang on to this point and keep it to be a point. And so I'm holding on to this. I'm going to bring it down to her chest, and I'm going to hold my fingers here, my left hand. Now I'm going to put my right hand underneath and kind of lift and make a little pleat around her face. And see how I lifted my fingers to hold on to that new pleat? Now I'm going to hold here, and I'm going to pull this. I pick this up. Now I'm going to pull this towards me and down. Once I get my hand to the bottom of the bed right here, I don't know if you can see it. Let me turn this around. Once I get my hand to the bottom of the bed, this is my right hand, by the way, I'm going to lift my left hand and pick up the point of this opposite corner that's over here on the blanket, and I'm going to just hold and tuck, okay? Now I've got this corner. I'm going to bring this over to her chest. So now I'm going to take this corner. Remember, I want to hold on to it and bring it down to her chest, holding with my left thumb. Now I'm going to put my hand in here and make a little pleat. Lift up, lift up. Now I'm holding again, and this time I'm going to go away with the blanket. I'm going to get this where you can see it a little bit better now. Get my hand out of the way. Okay, let's do this again. Remember, I got my thumb holding this now. I'm going to go away. And when I get across over here with my right hand, I'm going to pick up my left thumb and hold this snug and then just wrap it around. Okay? Now, if her face had too much blanket on it, we just move it around so that she's nice and comfy now. Let me get this where you can see her better. So now she has a perfect swaddle. And when you pick her up now, her head is supported, her neck is warm. All you have to do is support her by her face this way, but the back of her head is very well supported. Okay, if this was helpful to you, please click like and share. God bless you.